Okay, welcome back with Happy Chappy. And today I got a third party letter looking for three bills to be paid. And as I like to be lawful, I accepted to pay them bills when I got the agreed contract, the confirmation that was writ for me and the other party signed an agreement. And they couldn't produce any of the three agreements. So I wanted to know, who do I send my lawful letter from the courts to go to court about it, to get this legal matter sorted. So if I do owe a bill, that I can pay it. But I need the evidence for that. And they're not able to produce the evidence. Yet they told me if it did go to court, they would have someone that would produce that. Now, in a lawful agreement, or anyone, you ask three times and make it clear that you know of this, which I have done. And they've even told me that they could get it off another party, but yet they're not willing to produce it to me. And even though that's a lie, because there is no agreement, there was no agreement signed. I never signed any agreement, which means it's unlawful. And it's a legal system, of course. So, as it was also threatened in the letter that they don't want to take any legal action because with going with going with a third party. Well, they are a third party. How many contracts is involved here? Apparently, I signed a contract, and these contracts, I've signed three contracts with three different companies, and these contracts have a contract with this company. And now this company has a contract with another third party, threatening me that there could be legal consequences with a third party company. Well, I explained to them they already are a third party company. What they're talking about, which is a contract already set up, which is illegal, and I've pointed that out many a time, which I didn't sign into. Even if I had signed into the first contracts of them first three companies, I didn't sign into another contract with this third party company, would be part of my contract. Therefore, it's unlawful. And as I pointed it out more than three times, then they've got to own up to it, but they're not. So that's all right. I've got no problem going to court. Don't mean shit to me. Because at the end of the day, what you see is they've broke the law. Many of the places they've broke the law are in their legal system. They've went against their own legal system, never mind the lawful system. So I'm just waiting to go to court. But they're not going to bring me to court because I asked them for who do I send a court letter to, so I can get this moved quicker and go to court and have me letter for court from the courts sent to them, so we can have a one-on-one in court and see who's doing wrong here, what's happening, why is there no signed agreement being produced, and if there is a signed agreement, why is it produced at court? Why wasn't it produced towards me or sent out to me when I asked for it, which is the lawful act to do in contract law. So when a party asks for the material, then you give it to them so they can go over it and then pay their bill. But that's not happening here. So what are they hiding? Well, I could tell you, like, they're creating money from different contracts, which is illegal. Well, it's not illegal, it's unlawful, but it's okay in their law or legal system to have these hidden contracts. But the thing is, the problem is they're breaking the law, because when you have pointed it out over 3 times, 303 times more like it, I've pointed it out. But what they're doing is they're obstruction or causing obstruction to a lawful system in their legal system, which is unlawful. So there's no one for me to send a letter from the courts to, because they're running from that. So how are they ever going to produce any letter to bring me to court? And when they can't even give me an agreement that was made, what are you going to produce to a court if there's no agreement? A bill that says, oh, well, this person owes this here. So where's the evidence? So what I'm saying is, in this is, our legal system is making more contracts than you're making at a time that you make a contract. If you make a contract in the first place, did you sign an agreement where there was another person there that signed it too? Did you make an agreement with another person? If you didn't, you don't have any legal contract. Never mind lawful, which I don't. I didn't sign no agreements with any of them. But yet I'm willing to pay what I owe. If I owe something, I'm willing to pay for it. But show me the evidence. When you produce the evidence, then I'll pay for it. Otherwise, what are you doing? What crimes are you committing? You already set up extra contracts, which is producing extra money in your legal system, which is coming out of the people's money, from charities, which they're signed into as contracts. As the charity becomes the people. I might actually go live with this and explain it more, how these charities are using the people to make money and creating contracts that goes on to the stock market, and then you get bidded on the stock market so they can create money off you. And it's all about energy movement in what you do in your life. That's why they observe you all the time. Yet they forget God rules the world, not them sitting at their top trying to manipulate things. You're a fool to believe that you're going to rule. Anyway, this is Hoppy Chopper. Love and peace.